Hello, my name is Michele Hunt, and I will present on my timeline. So I was born in 1983, and I decided in 1992 that I wanted to be a teacher when I was in second grade. I would play school for hours, and it was really my second grade teacher who pushed me. I was having a lot of trouble in school, and she really pushed me and gave me that push that I wanted to do and decided to be a teacher. And then I went to high school, and in 1997 to 2001, I changed my mind and decided that I wanted to be in fashion and work um, in the fashion industry. That didn't work out, and so in 2000, between 2001 and 2003, I went to community college and tried to figure out what I wanted to do. 2003 to 2010, I changed my mind again and decided I wanted to be a restaurant manager. And I worked at Texas Roadhouse, and I loved that job, but decided that it just wasn't quite the fit I wanted. While I was a restaurant manager, I was also the training coordinator and in charge of all the events with kids, and organizing those, and really enjoyed my time with kids and was finding my love for teaching again. So in 2005, I decided that I wanted to be a teacher again after talking to one of my regular customers who is a retired teacher, and she put me back on track. So between 2005 and 2007, I was still a restaurant manager, but I went to school in the evenings to become a teacher and took online classes as well. In 2007, I finally did it, and I graduated with my undergrad in elementary education. And in 2007, that spring, I long-term subbed in the class that I student taught in. And then I was kind of all over the place from 2000 and fall of 2008 until 2013. I taught in Turner School District in Kansas City, Kansas, fourth grade, my first year, in a behavioral classroom. Enjoyed it a lot, but it was the beginning of the recession, and one of the schools closed in my district, and I was the last hired. And at that time, there was still tenure, so I was let go since I was the last hired in the district. And they had 11 teachers to place, so there was 11 of us let go. I then taught, had trouble finding a full-time position or a certified position after that, just due to no one hiring due to the recession. So I worked as a paid hourly as a interventionist hourly in Shawnee Mission for 2 years. Then I got back into the classroom in Leavenworth teaching fourth grade. It was not a great fit in that building. I came into a really bad situation, and the principal was asked to leave at the end of the year. And my dad was diagnosed with cancer, so I decided the stress at the end of that school year, I left and went back to Shawnee Mission as an paid hourly as an interventionist again for another school year until I finally found home in 2013, and I was hired as a reading teacher in Eudora, Kansas at Eudora School District, and I finished my master's degree program during that year. In 2014, the following school year, I was assigned to second grade. They moved me from reading to second grade, and I started coaching middle school cheer that school year as well. During that time, I also coached K through 5 cheerleading. And between 2014 and 2018. 2019, I was moved back to reading as a reading interventionist again, and I was coaching varsity cheerleading at the high school. And then in 2021, back to the classroom I went, and taught fifth grade. And I decided that year that I really wanted to be in administration and really liked managing as well. And really, there was just some changes that I seen that I really wanted to really work for my teachers as well, teachers, my students, and parents. So I decided to go back in to school. Fall of 2021, back to reading again. And that's when I officially started looking into schools to be an admin. At that point, I wasn't sure which way was up because I had been moved out of the classroom, in the classroom, back and forth. And I started my admin degree fall of 2022 at Fort Hays State University. And I switched from doing a second master's degree program to just doing my endorsement. And I will finish that up this spring, spring of 2023. This spring, I will also leave the classroom and looking for an administration degree this year and hopefully be hired. I plan to stay in teaching until 2043, and then it would be time to rest.